Oh shit. There we go. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and no, I don't want to close that because I want to tweet out my video. But let me go ahead and get my video up here. Hopefully this is working. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Uh so yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about this whole fucking Sony Interactive Entertainment stuff like that, and the whole multi-plat bullshit and everything that's going on. Because I haven't really sat back and really like talked about it at all. Outside from kind of letting you guys know that I don't give a shit. And I have my reasons why I don't give a fuck because I don't care about Sony that way. I don't care about Xbox that way. And I don't care about fucking Nintendo that way. You know what I mean? But that's just me, of course. And again, I'm not trying to piss anybody off or shit anybody's fucking stupid. People have their own beliefs and they want to believe in what they want to stand for. Then, hey, I'm all for it, man. Like, go nuts. Like, you know what I mean? Make your message be known. Vote with your wallet, right? That kind of shit. But it is what it is. With that said, there were a couple little things that I do want to discuss outside of that nature, and one of the things is that that Predator game that's on its way out, Predator Hunting Grounds. That will be a published game from Sony going to the Epic Game Store, which I know some people are probably not going to be too happy about that. You know, Sony releasing or publishing a game for PC. But at the same time, Sony has done this for however many years. Remember fucking Sony Online Entertainment? Where they had like DC Universe Online, they had EverQuest and all that crap like that. So this isn't anything new. However, with that said though, in modern days and like today, fucking it seems like a lot of people definitely I definitely a lot more whatever the fuck you want to call it. So yeah, I'm looking at the Epic Game Store right now on the website, and it does show that Predator Hunting Grounds will be coming for $40 in April, and it is published by Sony Interactive. So that's kind of interesting to see that a multiplayer game, which is yeah again another multiplayer game going to the PC side of the spectrum. I also saw a video that somebody took a clip of. Man, was David Jaffe. David Jaffe kind of went off and watched Jack Move's little outrage video that he did, and David Jaffe essentially called him a moron for not understanding why MLB had to go this way. It turns out that it was either Sony had to give up the license for MLB and not make any more games, or they had to go the multi-plat route. So that doing has nothing to do with fucking with Sony whatsoever. It was either no license or go multi-plat with this franchise. So I do agree with Sick. Fucking I get why he's upset because he doesn't want to see this kind of shit play out. And like I said, more power to him for fucking believing what he believes in, that kind of stuff like that. But I don't feel the same way because I don't care about Sony that way. I don't care about Microsoft that way. You know what I mean? I'm not an overall fucking big, humongous fan of a lot of IPs from both these fucking companies. Most of the games that I play are third party, anyways. I will play first party whenever they are or whenever they do come, but I personally don't give a shit where these games go. And my philosophy that I can give to you is that fucking the reason why I don't care is because I'm still going to be supporting the brand regardless, anyways. And I think that a lot of people, like outside from people that believe that the actual brand itself is going to be tarnished because of that, I don't necessarily believe that, dude, honestly, because this gaming industry is too fucking big right now. It's way bigger than it's ever been. People are still going to go on PlayStation to play their games where they feel comfortable to play at. You know what I mean? Because if that be the case, every motherfucker would own a PC. If that be the case, or everybody would own an Xbox, or everybody would own a fucking, you know what I mean, regardless of exclusives or not. Like, there's people that are still going out buying Xboxes today, and when they have nothing to offer for the fucking platform, you know what I mean? Like, or no incentive to buy the console. So why are these people buying this console? You know what I mean? Why are gamers now just going out now and buying PC rigs when they could have done it last generation or the generation before that? You know what I mean? There's going to be, regardless of these people saying what they're saying and whether what, and truth be told, what they are saying is legit. I'm not entirely worried about it because Sony is still going to be this conglomerate company going into next gen. PC is still going to be doing its thing. Microsoft is going to be all over the board like fucking Monopoly, that kind of stuff like that, dude. And you're still going to see the generation play out like as if nothing ever happened. Sony is too big of a fucking brand, dude, to lose its identity, man. People are going to always remember where God of War came from. People are always going to remember where fucking Last of Us came from. You know what I mean? People are always going to remember where fucking Crash Bandicoot originated from and who originally made it. That kind of shit like that. That's a legacy. You know what I'm saying? That is a legacy. And it's kind of weird because like I get the whole multi-platform thing of said games, but what does it say for when it comes to games that your company that you are loyal to makes games exclusively for another platform? Nothing new from Sony. Sony's been doing this now fucking for the longest time with like EverQuest and whatever the case may be from their Sony Online Entertainment before they got changed out and bought out and changed to that Daybreak company that went multi-platform. Hence the reason why DC Universe Online is on the Switch and fucking so on and so forth. That kind of shit. But what does that say? Like, what's the fairness in that? Right? Like, it's one thing for like the games that you already have played going multi-plat, or you don't want to see these exclusives go multi-plat. But why aren't you pissed off when it comes to a company that publishes a game or develops a game exclusively for PC? Just like Microsoft has done with like Age of Empires and Age of Wonders, or not Age of Wonders, Age of Empires or fucking Age of Mythology and that kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you're right, it's not the same fucking mentality, but I mean, if you are so fucking like PlayStation, right, and you don't want Sony to make exclusive shit for any other platform outside from your preferred box, that's called reality, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like nobody bitched about when Sony was like, when Sony put up fucking Ready Set Heroes on Epic about a year ago, nobody said anything. I mean, that's a published IP from fucking Sony. Predator, Hunting Grounds is on the Epic Game Store. That's exclusive to the Epic Game Store. That's a published game by Sony. Why can nobody say anything about that? Well, maybe they may not be aware of it yet. And that could also add fuel to the fire of that. But I mean, people, I'm not expecting people, especially if you know the history of Sony, to not really go against the grain on that because Sony has made plenty of games for other platforms in the past, like not from a console perspective, but mainly on PC. Like I said, back when they used to have the SOE fucking shit like that, man. That kind of stuff. So it's going to be curious to see what people think when Sony publishes specific games on PC like they're doing, like they've always done. You know what I mean? But that was never a problem, though. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, man, if there's anybody that I'm not going to listen to, dude, it's going to be everyone. You know what I mean? And that's another thing, too, as to why I'm not upset about this whole entire notion, dude, because why should I have feelings towards a company that does nothing for me outside from give me fucking shit that I want to play? Like, I have no emotional feelings. I don't have any real feelings towards this crap. It's a hobby. Video games aren't real. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking nobody should be fucking freaking out about this shit. I get why they are. I personally fucking don't give a shit. I really don't fucking care. Like, Microsoft can fuck off and do what the fuck they want to do. Sony can fuck off and do what the fuck they do, and I wouldn't lose sleep over it. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to play their games on whatever platform I currently have. And if I have both, yeah, I'm going to stick to buying my games on a PlayStation platform. You know what I mean? Like, it's common logic. What's up, Jemiah? How you doing, broski? How you doing? But I wanted to bring that up, though, because I want to get people, like, to see if that would be something that upsets them about, Predator Hunting Grounds being published by Sony going on Epic Game Store. Like, does that upset you at all? I mean, people shouldn't really matter about that because like people can look at that as like a fucking timed exclusive game. But mostly when it comes to timed exclusive games, Sony is not really the publisher for it. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of people are gonna look at that and be like, "What the fuck, bro?" But to each their own. What would I do without video games? The other hobby that I probably would fucking actually go back to is my fucking love for making puzzles. I know that sounds like a weird thing, but if video games did not exist anymore, or I backed away and just went retro, I'm picking up my very first original hobby. That really, well, not original hobby, but my second hobby that I used to do all the time when I was a kid, and that just make fucking like big ass 1,000 piece puzzles, if not more, because I love making those. Again, like I said, I know that sounds like a weird hobby, but I've always had a fucking hankering for those fucking things, man. I love making fucking puzzles, man. Yeah, I mean, like, are we ever going to see Nintendo do the same? I mean, we don't know. I mean, Nintendo has gone through a lot of changes that their company has, is not really known for to do. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that we'll have to wait and see on that. I mean, I think what really pissed off a lot of people the most was, I mean, like Halo and Gears is not on PlayStation, which a lot of people had thought that Gears and Halo was going to come to PlayStation soon down the road, and I'm sure Sony and Microsoft already had asked, and Sony said no. Um, you know what I mean? So if Sony already said no to fucking whatever you want to call it, and then they turn around and, like I said before, if you actually read, and like David Jaffe pointed out in his video, like, yeah, the whole entire thing with fucking with MLB was all on MLB. It was either, hey, Sony, fucking either you could fuck off and not get the license, or you could fucking, make our MLB games multi-platform. The choice is up to you. Now it kind of doesn't work both ways, right? Because I mean, if they would have declined it, that's another exclusive game that you guys are not going to get anymore. So you're taking that exclusive away from people, especially on the Sony side. Or if they say no, it's basically it's like no matter which way they fucking went, it's a negative for them. Because A, you're either losing on an IP that people love that no longer is going to be a thing, and MLB could go to the hands of EA or whatever the case may be. That series will get fucking tarnished and trashed like always. Or bite the bullet, take the backlash, take the heat for it, and go the multi-plat route, man. Like 3D puzzles too as well. They're Garuda, man. I like too as well, man. Like, but like I said, people have the right to stand up for what they want to believe in. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make fun of anybody that wants to do that shit because I stand up for what I believe in. Voting with my wallet when it comes to a lot of AAA tripe that you guys think are fucking incredible, but in actuality they're fucking trash. Outside from a few noble exceptions like Sony's IPs or what Capcom has done fucking as far as the Resident Evil franchise goes, minus seven. But seven wasn't a terrible game, it was just a bad Resident Evil game. But the point of the matter is what I'm trying to tell you guys is that, I'm standing up for what I believe in. Sick is standing up for what he believes in. I don't think anybody should really bash him for it. Honestly, I totally disagree with fucking with people telling him to calm down, or I mean whether he's trolling or not, I don't know. Like he might be trolling right now, you know what I mean? So I'm not entirely sure. But I don't know. I don't know. Fucking it's if he's playing everybody for a fool, he's doing a damn good fucking job of doing it. But if he's being legit 100% fucking serious and that is what he wants to believe in, nobody should have fucking sit there and make fun of him or talk shit about what he believes in, man. Because he's standing up for something that he wants to see happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I do the same too as well with what I don't want to see happen. You know? So, I mean, like I said, if you're mad at the fact that people like Jay Barry or Sick Humor or Titanfall Princes are standing up for what they believe in, man, fucking shame on you. Because fucking, what's your stance? Where do you stand in all of this? Like I said, I've been blatantly honest, man. I don't care. Especially now, this generation where the gaming community fucking has like completely changed my opinion on how I feel about gaming now. And also too as well, it's like I don't have any loyalty to these consoles. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm a software dude. If the software is there, regardless of what other platform it's going to, I'm still fucking playing that game regardless. You know what I mean? I'm supporting fucking what I believe in. I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know. I really don't know if he is, if he's being real, if he's not being real. I don't know. But I know there's a lot of people on Twitter that are definitely being fucking really in their feelings about this. Really in their feelings about this. But at the end of the day, fucking like, can I blame them? No, I think they should definitely choose words a little bit more carefully. Yeah, but when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, they have every right to be upset, man. If that's something that they truly believe in for the platform that they prefer, it is what it is. But one thing though that I definitely disagree with 100% is everybody pointing fingers that this is something doing for Microsoft's doing. Microsoft is not holding a fucking gun or anything at fucking Sony. Sony's their own individual company. They don't have to make these choices if they so choose to. Microsoft has nothing to do with this. What? Because of the whole crossplay thing? Like, again, fucking last gen, fucking Sony went to Microsoft and Microsoft said no. Microsoft wouldn't even support mods last gen. But now that they're under a different fucking, different actual fucking narrative structure now, and being run by completely different people this time around, yeah, things change. And like I said, fucking on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like, and I'll say it again, dude, because I've heard this by so many people, from you guys in my chat to people that I've talked to on the internet fucking throughout the last several fucking years. Times change, Fatal. Okay, well, now my advice is take your own fucking advice. Time is changing. Either you embrace it, you accept it, or you fucking forget about it and move on with your life. It's just the way it is. I'm still gonna be here until fucking physical and digital are completely wiped out and it's just strictly gonna be streaming. That's when I'm done. That's when I call it quits because I don't want to fucking. I don't like the streaming aspect of things. I don't care for it. I don't want it. I want nothing to do with that shit. So until that day comes, that's when I'm out because that's what I believe in. What's up there, bad latency? Yo, man, fucking go easy on Garuda, dude. God damn. Like, but I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I'm doing all right, dude. I'm just saying, like, just leave Garuda alone, dude. Because he's not really doing anything to anybody at all. He's been kind of actually somewhat fucking enjoyable in the chat today. He's not freaking out about some dumb shit. So don't provoke him. Is basically what I'm saying there, Raccoon. Any of the time, I normally don't really care. Because it's all like all in good fun and good jokes. But I mean, if you're not being serious, then whatever. And then Garuda, chill the fuck out. He's just fucking with you, man. But to answer your question, though, Raccoon, like, am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Fucking in the real world, but as far as like in the gaming space goes, dude, like I'm tapping out, man, because I think fucking like the less bullshit that I see, and I know you guys have been telling me this now for a while, and I get it. But like the thing of it is, like, I really wanted this community to have a little bit more higher hope for me. Like, I was kind of like on the sidelines, keeping it to myself, mumbling on my breath, like kind of rooting for this community, right? And it's got to the point now where like I can no longer do that because of the shit that I see, the stuff that I hear in podcasts every day, virtually basically the whole fucking pie chart. You know what I mean? The whole pie chart, man. And it's something that I can no longer be part of. You know what I mean? I meant what I said fucking on Twitter. Like my first New Year's resolution is like my Twitter is gone, dude. Like I want nothing to do with that social media side anymore. The only thing that if the only thing I'll do on Twitter is I'll make a new account and I'm only gonna follow indie devs and that's it. No one the fuck else. It's just gonna be me following indie devs for games that I play to give them fucking feedback and support on their product. Nobody else. And if people want to talk to me, like Ryan or Bad Latency or whoever, Discord for that, or just send me a private DM with that name. But I don't want nobody else fucking following me. I don't want none of that shit. Because I'm just tired of the bullshit. It makes me feel like miserable because I can't enjoy a game that when I have 50 million people on the sideline bashing me for no reason for playing it. When it's reversed on their end, they pull out the easy Sony trump card. Have you played it? So why is it okay for you to say that to me, but I can't say it to you? And then yet they proceed to give me nothing more than an excuse. You know what I mean? But like I question at the same time, it's like, why do you care if I'm playing a game that you have no desire to play because you don't have the willingness to give it a try? You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of fucking trump cards that I've seen a lot of people play this generation, man. A lot. Hell, even I've pulled out a few myself. You know, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I pulled out a few myself, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I saw that post today by J-Dub talking about like the mediocrity of games that Xbox brings to the fucking forefront and all that shit like that, or the games that Microsoft's planning on coming out with and shit like that. But yet, in the very same breath, they'll bash that shit and never play it. But yet, the moment I sit there and talk shit about, say, Spider-Man or whatever the case may be for a game that I truly, honestly will never play, fucking because I don't care to fucking play it because I'm not going to enjoy a game for a Marvel character that I don't fuck with. If it was X-Men, I'll be all over it fucking like shrimp fried rice. Or if it was Batman related, dude, I'll be all over it like shrimp fried rice. But I don't care to play Spider-Man. And from what I've seen of it, it looks like nothing impresses me about it. Like, nothing in the game impresses me. But it's funny that PlayStation dudes will use that trump card and then fucking the moment that I tell them the exact same thing, they just laugh it off and give me a bullshit excuse. It's not the fact that I'm sounding like a woman there, Jemai. It's the fact that I'm telling you fucking, like, exactly what I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you fucking factual shit, dude. I'm telling you what I personally feel and why I'm, like, sick and tired of this gaming community, dude. Like, I don't care. Like, you can enjoy what the fuck you want to enjoy. Just don't fucking, I don't care to hear your negativity towards what I'm actually enjoying. Like, it's one thing if you're joking, that's fine, but because I'd be a hypocrite and say that I was being serious when I'm actually not. Like I told you before, Jemai, do you think I give an actual fuck that you like fucking Anthem? No, I don't care. It's fun to pop shots, sure, but I personally, on a personal level, don't give a fuck. Not everyone fucking, is going to see a game as greatness. I've come to accept that myself from a lot of games that I've played that I've tried to get people to play. But don't judge me when I sit there and I look at a game like, say, Spider Man, or I'm not impressed with another game that you fucking like say Anthem, and then you pull that, oh, did you play it, trump card? Like, I'm so fucking tired of that shit, dude, because the same thing can be said about the shit that you're bashing fucking me of. You know what I mean? Except you run away in your little corner and you fucking sit there and sob for a minute because fucking what I'm saying to you is absolutely correct. And the only thing that you can come back with is oh, the game doesn't interest me. Okay, fine, but if the game doesn't interest you, then why are you fucking running your mouth? Well, I'm just messing with you, Fatal. No, you're not. Oh, yo, that new redesign of Joe Valentine, bro, got my fucking penis rattling, bro. Love her new fucking design. Love her new modern design, dude. She's fucking sexy as shit. So, Jemiah, are you upset that that Sony is publishing a game on Epic Store? Because that's now two games they got up there now. Ready Set Heroes and now the upcoming fucking Predator Hunting Grounds. That's two games up there. Does that piss you off for Sony for doing that? I don't consider the noise on Twitter as a community. If I can just look at the good people we talk with. Oh no, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. I'm speaking in in Twitter terminology as a whole. I mean, maybe I should have just said social media in general, but I was mainly talking specifically about my choices of what I want to do for the new year, going into the new year for Twitter. But if I wanted to get down, be bluntly honest with you guys, yeah, dude, I can easily shut down my YouTube channel tomorrow and not give a shit. You know what I mean? But I don't mind fucking doing these episodes because the people that do come in my chat are people that I like fucking with. And people who I enjoy having in my chat. People that I enjoy having conversation with, people that make me laugh, that kind of stuff like that. But Twitter, man, it's an entirely different experience over there when you're excited for something and then you got people that go out there and say that you're fake hyping it, but yet they don't really understand why you're excited for it. And then when you break down that logic, you tell them why you're excited for it, they just constantly neglect it and they fucking keep throwing excuse and move goalposts left and right. You know what I mean? Like when I'm sitting there and I'm playing Minecraft with fucking Ryan and I'm playing that with Faye and I'm playing that with Ian and I'm playing that with whoever I'm gonna bring over once the PlayStation fucking gets the actual fucking Realm servers going and shit. You know what I mean? That is a fucking perfect example of a great experience that I can't get anywhere else. Because we're not when we're playing and stuff, man, we're thinking about we're talking about everyday stuff. We talk about fucking titties, we talk about fucking pussy, we talk about everything. Every once in a while a game conversation slips into that, dude, but it's just a relaxing place to be. A world that you don't have to care about, but it's fun being there. No, I was just asking a genuine question. I'm just asking a genuine question. I didn't mean anything by it or that kind of that, Jemai. I was just asking a question. Exactly, Ryan. I mean, every night when or whenever we are on on Minecraft, man, fucking yeah, we're always fucking just having the fucking funnest time on there, dude. But it seems like when it comes to those types of moments, man, you have to fucking enjoy those moments in rarity, fucking successions. You know what I mean? It's weird that way, man. hey. But again, like I said before, fucking to retract back to the beginning of what I was saying at the beginning of this fucking episode, man. The people that are complaining about fucking about sick going off or people complaining about Jack Move going off, like, you're not going to persuade them otherwise unless fucking sick is really just doing this shit to take the piss. But he's been very adamant though, so that's why I kind of don't think that he is because he's pre-warned everybody about this fucking shit happening. Meanwhile, at the same time, he should already known that this was going to happen anyways because Sean Layden already let it out of the bag fucking 3.5 months ago. You know what I'm saying? That's why fucking I'm not pissed about it. I mean, I wouldn't be pissed off regardless if I didn't see the interview ahead of time, but like, I have no feelings towards that because, again, like I said, I don't care enough about Sony to be a loyal fucking, you know what I mean, that big of a loyal fan. Like, I love the PlayStation, don't get me wrong, but I love my Xbox. But both consoles have their own shit that I gotta deal with on the regular. I gotta deal with fucking Xbox's shitty UI and fucking Game Pass and fucking whatever you want to call it. But hey, at least the Wi-Fi fucking connection fucking holds longer than 2 seconds compared to the PlayStation. We're a weird ass world that we live in, dude. You cut out for the last 5 minutes. Oh, you didn't miss anything there, fucking Jemiah. You haven't missed a thing, my good friend. You haven't missed a fucking thing. Oh no, I was just asking. I was just asking a genuine question, yes or no answer. That's all I needed to see. There was nothing else I wanted to add to that. It was just a simple yes or no question. Because like I was under the impression for the longest time, dude, that like I was falling out of gaming or some shit, or I wasn't passionate enough about gaming. But that's definitely not the issue with me. And I thought maybe like smoking was definitely holding back my love for gaming because I'm always blowing my money on cigarettes and fucking whatever you want to call it, dude, and cutting into my own groceries doing that dumb shit. No, that I mean, outside of that being a personal issue, it doesn't affect fucking my experience when it comes to gaming. So for a while, I just kind of like I was kind of stewed on that. But the more and more and more fucking I see this community go to shit, like literally like on a month to month basis, dude, the more and more it's starting to fucking come into fucking sharper focus for me now. So, and like I said on Twitter too as well, like, I even said like on like, outside from the whole aspect of me getting off of Twitter and stuff like that, I even said too as well that like I was done sharing my opinions on fucking games that are not games that you would really be aware of. And now I know people would definitely really be upset with that notion, especially you, Garuda, because I know that, or even other people in the chat that fucking that are curious for games that I usually fucking find. But honestly, I come to the realization that there's really no point for me to promote an indie title on my channel for the majority of people that are in this community are just going to sit there and ignore or call dog shit because they don't understand it, or they use that whole entire AAA of fucking notion to justify a game of their fucking purchase, which to me is dog shit in my opinion. So it is what it is. But again, that all falls down on the fact that if people do have interest, it all falls down on people actually have the money to afford it. That kind of dumb shit. So it is what it is. There is nothing to wrap. Like, this is what I'm trying to explain to people, man, because it seems like everybody completely ignores what Sony just confirmed like less than a week ago. Like, how is something a wrap when Sony came out less than a couple days ago and said that fucking PS5 is going to have its own exclusive games? Are we just going to fucking ignore that, or are we just going to sit there and use that in the back of our head and think that these games are going to be timed? Like, we don't know. Like, we can say that we know, or we can see the direction that these companies are going, but look how many times we saw that fucking people do the same thing at the end of last generation. And look how many people got it fucking wrong. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. It to me, it is what it is. Like, I can never be in the same mindset as like sick or somebody else like that. You know what I mean? I can only tell you how I personally feel, and at the end of the day, I don't care anymore. I don't. But what? How is that going to change your opinion on trusting Sony? Like, if these games are still coming to the console, regardless of where else they're going to go, there, Brett, what is stopping you? Like, if you really, truly, honestly think in this day and age, the way how popular gaming is going to be, that Sony is going to lose their identity, man, you need a fucking reality check, my guy. Everybody knows who Sony is, dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who the fuck this company is. Sony is no fucking slouch company. And again, plenty of times, fucking, even Sean Layden said it himself in the exact same fucking interview that Sony still needs those reasons to buy their console. That's not going anywhere. But just because they take a game that's been out for fucking 3 years and they decide to put it on a different platform, if that even begins to even happen, then whatever. But so far, the only games that I have been seeing going over there are fucking multiplayer games, which is exactly what Sean Layden fucking said 3 months ago. I guess that wasn't enough to be a pre-warning for everybody. And last time I checked, you guys don't give a fuck about multiplayer at all. Uncharted and Last of Us is pretty much basically all we got. What? Fucking Shadowfall? Really? Look at how many games Sony has released that are single player fucking focused games that fucking made bank. And you notice how the ones that didn't make a whole lot of bank are the ones that are going to other platforms. Quantic Dreams, now a third party company. Those games didn't sell the capacity to what fucking God of War, Spider Man, Horizon, Uncharted, Last of Us fucking did. Sure, if you only care about specs, because you sure the fuck don't care about games on PC. And I'm not expecting you to understand what I'm saying there, Jemiah, but that's okay. That's okay. You're still a fucking technically a new breed PC gamer. Didn't you tell me you got into like in like what, around the 2000s? Yeah, yeah, no, I'm good. Why do people say it's about the games and then screams bloody murders when it doesn't stay on their console? Sounds like the console worships over the games. Yeah, Ryan, I have to kind of somewhat agree with you on that. Like, that's why I'm not worried about it, because fucking I want these games to fucking, you know what I mean, to do well. You know? But again, like I said, I'm not against people that have what they want to stand up for and what they believe in, because I have my reasonings for the stuff that I do, and that's never going to change. I've always been that way. I've always been that way. Um, I sincerely doubt that there, fucking Jemiah, but you can actually keep that fucking thought process in the back of your head, dude. I really don't give a fuck. Because you don't know the amount of shit that I have played on PC. How many games you got on Steam right now? Just out of curiosity, how many games do you have on Steam right now? How many games do you have on GOG? Because of people's fucking preference to where they want to play their games, there, fucking Brett. That's what you're not understanding. Okay, multiplats, right? Are on all devices, right? Are all like multiplats. The multiplats for reasons, right? Third party developer multiplat games. Why aren't these people playing their multiplats on PC when PC is fucking the dominant way to play these multiplats? Why are you playing them on a fucking company on a console that you know is inferior to something else? You can't use that same mentality when it comes to fucking first party shit? Especially when their game is going to be designed with that said hardware in mind, making the game be a better performing game than it is on another previous fucking or another somebody else's platform. But here's the thing. Competition, right? We're okay. The competition aspect from fucking from consoles, right, has always had to have a reason to be there. Does it need a reason to be there now? Yeah. But when you look at the competition, right, is it the competition of what these consoles give to you? Or is it the competition of other means that also subside alongside the main fucking competition? Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo are always going to have a reason for you to pick up their fucking platforms. Just like Nintendo did with Sega back then. The only fucking reason why a lot of people will never buy an Xbox, or why they won't buy a Switch, or why people out there don't buy a PlayStation is because of their own fucking merits. Their own reason. It's up to you as a gamer where you want to play your shit. Because clearly you're satisfied to fucking play fucking third party games on a platform that you already prefer. But yet you're not willing to make that exception for fucking a few games going to other platforms that used to be exclusive wise. Sony is not taking that game away from you. So if you were already a fan of MLB, or whatever the case may be, you can still play it on your preferred console. And best of all, that version that you're going to buy on that said platform of choice is going to be the better version. Because that's going to be the main version that they're going to be fucking working on, while the other versions are going to be nothing more than fucking ports. Microsoft is just a leech. Care to explain on that one there, Garuda? Generally speaking, because I really would like to know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, I understand that, but look at how many games that have gone from the PlayStation side or the Xbox side that has also been similar problems when it comes to the console side or the PC side. And we're gonna use that as a formulaic excuse when half the shit that we play doesn't run for shit on consoles anyways. Like, come on, man. I don't have. Well, on average, how many games do you think on average you have on Steam? How many do I have on mine there, Garuda? Like what, over 200? And then I have like fucking close to like what, 60 on my GOG account. And then that's not even including fucking everything that I played before Digital Times ever existed. Like, trust me, man. I gamed a lot on PC, fucking Jemiah, man. You'll be fucking surprised at shit that I have played that I guarantee you never even heard of, dude. Okay, I'll give you that one. But why did Sony follow? Sony could have said no and could have made their shit fucking free. Don't matter. Don't matter. Exactly, Ryan. But it seems like a lot of people like don't want to comprehend that for whatever reason. But it is what it is, man. Again, like Ryan, a prime example, right? How everybody says, "Oh, Microsoft has no exclusives." Then what the fuck do you think Vigor is? Is Vigor on PC? Is Vigor on PlayStation? Is Vigor on fucking whatever you want to call it? No, it's on one fucking platform. How can that be when Microsoft is so adamant about putting every game on fucking PC they get that isn't exclusive, whether it be their first party, third party. But yet here's Vigor, a free to play game that's on Xbox, that's actually not a bad game at all, fucking period, for a free to play game, but it's exclusive to the Xbox fucking console. No PC, no fucking other console fucking ports in sight. And no desire to release the game on any other platform either, not even fucking PC. And they said the reason why they're not releasing it on PC because there's already Escape from Tarkov on PC. Sure, one game ain't shit, but it still goes against that whole entire notion that Microsoft fucking doesn't have any exclusives. They do. It may just be one, or there might be other ones out there too as well that mainly probably from fucking indie titles. But no, those games don't count. Jemai, did you ever play Goblins on PC? Did you ever play Blood on PC? Did you ever play the original Shadow Warriors on PC? Blakestone, Rise of Triad? Did you ever play the classic Duke Nukem games before everybody knew, or before anybody knew who the fuck Duke Nukem was? Alien Breed? Fuck, did you even play the original fucking Wolfenstein? That should be a given one fucking for everybody here in the chat. But how do we even know that, dude? How do we even know that? Because here's the thing. Let's say if Microsoft never did launch the OG Xbox and it was just GameCube, Dreamcast, and fucking in the PS2 that generation, what's to say the same outcome would have happened with the PS3 and the hack? If Microsoft never got into the console fucking race, right? What's to say the PS3 comes out, it's still the exact same console that everybody knows what it is? But what if that same bullshit fucking happened, man, when we all had that blackout for fucking PSN? And then next generation rolls around. Meanwhile, Xbox is nowhere in sight. What's to say that Sony could have easily fucking came out and said, hey, we got to charge for this shit because well, obviously we have to pay for a better network. You don't know, man. We don't know how these fucking things would have played out unless we fucking could see it played out in a different alternate reality. It's the same thing when it goes to, right? With if Nintendo, right, didn't stick with cartridges during the N64 and made a deal with, say, Panasonic after the bullshit that happened with the PlayStation, hence the reason why PlayStation decided to come up with their own platform, all those games, if Nintendo would have never stuck with cartridges and went with Panasonic with CD-based fucking games, do you think Final Fantasy VII and all these other great classic Metal Gear Solid type kind of games would not be on Nintendo's platform too as well? Do you have any idea how different that generation would have been? Or, let's go back to the past even further. Alternate reality. What if Nintendo actually let that whole entire thing with Sony go through? Where would Sony be today? I would have loved to see that play out from a different reality, man. I really would love to see how that would play out. Or imagine if Sony never put a goddamn DVD player or DVD reader in the PS2. Would the PS2 sold as well as it did? Yeah, for the most part there, Name Shadow, yeah. For the most part, yeah. So like I said, yeah, sure, we can only go based on what we have now and what we know now. But to sit there and blame something, dude, like I said, if Microsoft never came in, that wouldn't have changed what Sony would have done with the PS3 and all that crazy shit. That could have been different. But eventually, a paid subscription to play online would have still been in the future horizon for these goddamn companies, man. There's no way around it. If Nintendo just got into it this generation, boom. All right, now I know that you're trolling my ass there, Jemiah. Don't be stupid. Yo, Ryan, you still in my chat, dude? Yeah, you're still there. Just picture that, dude. How different would these generations be if things played out differently? Nintendo didn't have cartridges and went with actual with CDs and DVDs throughout the following generation. How would that generation look? Would Sony even have a fraction of the numbers that it had? You know what I mean? There's a lot of different factors that placate into that, man. And what did Sony offer that blew everybody away? What? DVD? DVD was an inevitable format. Ultra Blu-ray? Blu-ray? Okay, sure. Maybe that's probably kind of cool. From Sony, sure. If you give a shit about movies. But what are you going to tell me? Games? That's debatable. That's debatable. And no exclusives on consoles. Well, if you're talking about this generation, somewhat believable. But if you're talking about last gen and the generation before, you're a dumbass. But here's the thing, Garuda. Sony also now offers DRM. And they've had since PS Now was a thing. Digital. Since last generation is DRM, people. That's nothing new. If a developer wants to make their game be strictly DRM without anything approval from anybody else, they can do it if they want. Games, debatable. VR, it's also on PC. And VR started on PC, so that's nothing new. PlayStation iToy, Okay. Really? Really? 6 access? What the fuck? Okay, sure. I mean, let's not pretend that the goddamn fucking Power Glove was a thing that had fucking motion controls in it, but whatever. Let's ignore that fucking fact. Game share? Cool. Okay, that again, that's not new. I mean, yeah, it's a feature that you can do for digital wise only, but what if you got physical? How do you game share that? The same way you did back in the 90s. You let your fucking friend borrow the shit. So, no, nothing new. Remote play? Fine, I'll give you that. So, two things off that list. Two things. Man, what a massive impact fucking Sony has on this fucking industry, bro. Massive impact. Now, I know you're fucking lying, Jemiah. Please tell me you're fucking lying. Obviously, you're fucking trolling my ass because I've seen you play fucking the new Wolfenstein was sick. So you know what Wolfenstein is. I'm trying to pull that fast one on me, motherfucker. Yep. I just told you that it was digital, you fucking uneducated, not listening to me, motherfucker. Right. Did I not just say that fucking that game share was through digital means only? That what if you wanted to fucking go physical? You let your friend borrow it like everybody used to do back in the fucking goddamn fucking 80s and 90s. Like, Jesus Christ, Garuda, pay attention. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah? You know what Wolfenstein is. Wolfenstein's been around for fucking forever, dude. Okay, fine. Have you ever played Return to Castle Wolfenstein on PC? Because that game was fucking lit as fucking fire as shit. What did I say that made me move the goalpost, Garuda? What did I say? Because right now, you're really looking hella stupid right now. What do you mean? How does Nintendo know people are fucking stupid and take advantage of it? What is that supposed to mean? Why? Because of the price of their games? No, it's because the reason why the price of their games actually stay up that fucking high is because of the amount of goddamn attraction to their IPs they have. That's like me saying that Tecmo Koei is fucking stupid for having their Dynasty Warriors games be fucking priced at fucking $60. People buy that shit. Like, come on, man. In general, Jemiah, in general. Jemiah, remember, it wasn't that long ago, man, when I left the PC fucking side. I left the PC side, like, literally about fucking, what, maybe I would say right before, well, before my eviction. I was gaming on my shitty PC, but I was still fucking rocking games on my old school fucking PC that I can still run and play. Dude, I made a fucking mod. I made myself as an actual NPC companion for fucking Fallout New Vegas. Like, that was just a couple years ago. No, I never said, okay, fucking, but technically it doesn't, because all that's doing is now is giving players the ability to share their digital games. That's it. The same thing that you would have to do from the perspective of sharing your games physical. Is it a new feature? That's what happens when online evolves. So that makes sense. So in a way, yeah, it's somewhat kind of new, but it doesn't do anything new, is what I'm trying to tell you, Garuda. It's not a new concept, is basically what I'm saying. It's a new feature for consoles, yes, but it's not a new concept because you were already fucking borrowing or renting games, because renting is technically counts, because that's borrowing. So you're paying a fucking fee for it. Oh, what's that related again? Oh, yeah, that's like Game Pass. I forgot. My bad. My bad. But oh no, oh no, 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 no. It's wrong. It's wrong for Microsoft to do a fucking service that does the exact same thing that fucking GameFly has been doing since 2002. Damn! But let's shun Xbox for fucking ruining everything, right? Fucking hypocrites. Oh, no. The dark side of PC right now is the fucking state that it's in. Garuda, here's the thing, right? If you're on your account and you game share your game, right? Here's another thing too as well. You're also supporting DRM that way too. Because when your account is on somebody else's account and you're not on the internet, guess what? It can't read your fucking license. So you're forcing yourself, when you share your account, to be locked behind a fucking internet connection in order to play your shit. Because it needs to fucking authenticate that you own that digital game. So the moment that you take that fucking deactivation off of your system, you have to play all your games while you're online. You have to be behind an internet connection, man. No, it's not the fact that I get butt hurt over it there, Jemai. It's the fact that fucking that people are too stupid to realize that similar elements and similar exact same type of services have been around for several years that nobody bitched about. Nobody bitched and moaned and cried about GameFly. In fact, I distinctly remember that GameFly was extremely popular last gen. Renting games is nothing fucking new. And the people that are bitching are the people that never ever once used it. Because if they did, they wouldn't be saying the dumb shit they're saying now. And the only thing that I would definitely somewhat agree with until I actually see it myself is the quality of these games going downhill. And yet, nothing on that fucking so far that they have released has proven that yet. Oh, you can sit there and tell me you fucking Save the K2, CFDs, and Crackdown, but hold on. There's a massive flaw in that narrative, though. Because either two scenarios happen, right? Either A, Game Pass was always something in the actual limelight since the inception of the Xbox One X or the Xbox One itself, because Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, and State of Decay both got fucking announced the same fucking year, 2014. Meanwhile, the console just launched the year prior to that. So if those games were designed for Game Pass, and this is something that Microsoft had pre-planned since the very inception, but why release it so fucking late into the generation, though? Now, if you want to use that narrative, right, of saying that, oh, well, Xbox gamers don't buy their shit, that's the reason why Game Pass exists. Okay, but then you can't use that first excuse. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't get that, you're not paying attention to what I'm saying. Or maybe I'm just not saying it right. But you can't have it both ways. What about PS Home? What did that do? Was that a groundbreaking thing that everybody had to have? Guess what? Xbox had 1 versus 100. Xbox had that live arcade shit, like fucking literally built into your fucking dashboard. They had their own social things. That's what she said. No, I'm just tired of the whole entire notion that everything that could easily been something problematic in the past. No, let's not bring that up. Only the now fucking counts, right? And I fucking detest that mentality because here's the thing. If you're bitching about something now and you claim to have been gaming for so long, then where the fuck were you when the same type of shit went down last generation? You were nowhere to be fucking found. And a lot of these people, when I was going through the whole entire last generation shits, are people that I talk to this fucking given day. And what does it say to someone that's fucking worried about fucking these developers that Microsoft picked up if you don't even know or even care about what these developers are going to bring out anyways? And that's going to affect you in some way? Man. Man, oh man. What a sad, sad day. Ugh. Yep. And again, like I told you before, Ryan, a lot of people think that season passes and online shit fucking started this gen. Motherfucker, you've been living under a rock? Because I do remember a lot of these trends, the same trends that we're bitching about today, originated last gen. Remember when fucking Uncharted 3 went free to play? Remember when fucking Killzone fucking 3 went free to play? Does anybody remember that shit? Nah, of course you guys don't. One thing the Xbox console did, fucking original, fucking, oh wait, Jeopardy music playing. You know what? You stumped me on that one there, Garuda. Because really the only thing I can say is online play. That's it. Xbox ushered in an online fucking fabrication. Yeah, it was on PS2. It was on fucking, it's not, hell, it was even on original consoles too as well. But it wasn't the main focus of the system itself. If you didn't have the add-on for the fucking PS2, you weren't playing online. You weren't playing SOCOM online. You weren't playing Final Fantasy 11 online or any other game that supported online play. If you didn't have the GameCube modem, you weren't playing shit. Xbox fabricated that. Did they have to charge us though? No. But here's the thing, Garuda. A lot of these games that you claim that, oh, Sony fucking did this for gaming wise, you do realize that a lot of these ideas originally fabricated on PC, right? A lot of these genres spawned fucking on the PC side of the spectrum, bro. No, nothing is my final answer. In other words, yes. Oh, well, I guess I can probably use the whole entire terminology how Halo actually brought forth the, like, the actual fucking limelight to FPS fucking games to make it more popular and shit. Here's the thing, Brett. Jeff Keighley nowadays, he's only relevant for one time of the year, and that's in December for his fucking video game awards. After that, nobody ever talks about him anymore. Doesn't matter. That's like, like what? Fucking saying that Resident Evil fucking started and made the goddamn survival fucking horror genre more popular. Like how Metal Gear Solid made the fucking stealth fucking genre more popular. Slow clap for those. But meanwhile, I was playing games like fucking Thief, Deadly Assassin, and shit like that on PC. Or Thief Dark Age. Those games are better stealth games. Slow clap. Slow clap. Oh, dude, I know. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the outfits they make for fucking Jill, man. That is the one saving grace that I will say that I do love about the PC side is mods. And when games actually embrace that shit. Not fucking Rockstar, because they're a bunch of faggots, but I'm talking about in the sense that when a developer actually gives you the tools to make your own shit. Yeah, dude. I guess you never played fucking Alone in the Dark, did you there, fucking Garuda, bro? Because I was already playing survival horror games before Resident Evil ever fucking existed, bro. You know a little gem called Phantasmagoria? You ever heard of it? Of course you haven't. Have a seat, bitch. Or Black fucking Dahlia. That game that was on 8 fucking CD-ROMs. Yeah, man. PC gamers don't know shit, bro. Shut up, Beavis. No, that was my golf clap. That's a slow clap. Yeah, you fucking prick. If I tell you to take a fucking seat, have that L. And sit the fuck down. And keep quiet. You put in time out, Garuda. Go to the goddamn fucking corner. And think about what the fuck you just did. Oh, I agree with you on that, Brett. Fuck Ubisoft, dude. No, that motherfucker didn't invent shit, dude. He made it popular more. He made it more popular, yes. But that's about it. No, I'm just saying, dude, like, genres have always been around, right? But it just takes that one game to really make that genre explode, right? Resident Evil did it with the fucking survival horror, Metal Gear Solid with fucking with stealth, Halo with fucking first person shooters, that kind of stuff like that. It didn't invent the genre. It made the genre into what it is today, like a popular genre now. And right after fucking Halo's fucking popularity fucking bursted, fucking what happened next? Call of Duty. Meanwhile, Halo was still fucking popping. I'm talking about from a console narrative, Jemiah. Jesus Christ, dude. Yes, Quake did make waves. Fucking and made fucking Twitch shooters more popular. And then Unreal Tournament came out and spanked that game in the fucking face. Even though both games are iconic and fucking incredible. Hell yeah, dude. But from a console narrative, though, those are the 3 IPs that made specific genres on the console side more popular. Yeah, like how battle royales are fucking a popular genre, and so many games are trying to fucking come up with their own versions. How the Dark Souls series has that niche audience, but for whatever reason, a lot of games like to mimic or try to copy the same style of gameplay, that kind of stuff like that. Yeah, there's gonna be genres, but all it takes is like, okay, fucking, how much money did this game make? I want a piece of that pie. That's what Call of Duty did. That's what battle royales are doing. That's what fucking Dark Souls clones are doing. You know what I mean? Something that's guaranteed to make money. Now, most of the time, but the thing of it is, you can't even guarantee that. I mean, look how many developers tried last generation to try to be like COD and fucking failed at every fucking turn and event they try to do. Killzone fucking felt original because, again, like I said, Killzone is one of those games that I firmly believe is designed for seniors to play because of how fucking slow and methodic it is. But is it a bad game though? No, it's just not my cup of tea. It's too slow for me. Yeah, Medal of Honor was. And ironically, Infinity War, when Infinity War was created, it was from the original developers that made Medal of Honor. Fancy fucking that. Killzone is GOAT. I know, I already own it on Xbox. I bought it when it was on sale for like $5. The Ultimate Edition or Deluxe Edition or the Ultimate Edition, I think was there something like that. The one that has the golden background on it. That's the one that I got for like dirt cheap. I played the multiplayer for it. Multiplayer sucks ass, but I heard the actual fucking co-op or the campaign is actually really, really good. That I'll eventually have to go through, but the multiplayer was fucking trash. Well, that's the thing. Fucking because dumbasses wanted to sit there and think that Lawbreakers was nothing more but trying to copy fucking Overwatch. Well, that's another genre. Hero genre? Fucking whatever you want to call it, that's fine. However, that game would have been the closest game he would have had next to Doom as being fucking console Twitch shooter wise. But both fucking failed because everybody that played it was really, really bad at playing it from a console perspective. That's the reason why fucking those two games fucking failed. And why nobody plays those multiplayers outside from a very small group. Well, no longer with fucking Lawbreakers. What's up, Akator? Telling you, man. Like, this is why I don't tend to get overly excited for whatever games fucking Sony's coming out with, dudes, because a lot of people look at these games and think like there's something new. Story-wise, sure. Gameplay-wise, no, not really, no. I'm actually going to wait, and I'm going to pick up Final Fantasy VII on the Xbox. No, not when it comes to Game Pass. Don't you fucking dare put me in that same category as Culties would. No, because I want to buy it on Xbox to support Japanese games for that platform like I did with Nier Automata. If you're into that. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at some news before I shut this bitch down and get my ass to bed. Control wins IGN's Game of the Year. That's nice for IGN. Don't care. Even though it was supposed to be Death Stranding, then they heard some fucking... Man, that whole... Yo, man, if you really want to see some fucked up shit, I didn't talk about this, man, because I don't give a fuck. It's IGN. I don't care. But if you really want to see some heinous crap, go look at what IGN did recently by pulling fucking the Game of the Year categories to remove Death Stranding from it. Hey, mark it out. What, Final Fantasy VII? Oh, dude, you can gift me that, dude. I'm not going to play it on there, though. I mean, shit. I'm still buying on Xbox regardless. So I mean, you're saving me money in the process of fucking double dipping. So I'm fine there. Yeah, Beavis. It saddens me, man. And of course, they want to pull the whole budget fucking excuse out of their ass. Have you seen the budgets you're getting now from a lot of these fucking developers? Jesus Christ. That's what that, yo, that's worth alone a fucking goddamn fucking investigation in its own right. A fucking false advertising. Jesus Christ. You ain't getting that budget. You have to pay for that budget. Fuck out of here, bro. Oh yeah. Do do boo boo doo doo. Do 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 do. Hideo. No. Man, I used to fucking rock that soundtrack literally every fucking day, dude, when fucking Killer Instinct came out. God damn. Garuda. The fuck you want, bitch tits? Tomorrow I'm gonna get back into playing fucking Civilization again, man. I took a couple days break just because I didn't want to burn myself out of that masterpiece. So I'm definitely gonna get back into it tomorrow and get myself some more achievos. Excuse me, sorry, trophies, I should say. Yeah, it looks like dog shit. Yeah, yo, Ryan, stop lying to yourself, buddy. I'm only pretending to like it. Says who? Andrew Wilkins? Like, I'm gonna take advice from him. Please, bro. That guy is so far gone, fucking in believing his own fucking self righteousness for a religion. Nah, I'm good there, bro. I'm good there. Anybody who sits there and says in real life and tells others that you're superior to somebody else, you already proved to me that you are a fucking moron in real life and a dumb fuck. And trust me, Andrew Wilkins, no offense to him, has done that several times. Several times. No, I didn't watch Nintendo's Indies World shit, man. Is that right there? That right there already proves to you too as well that when I don't have the console, I don't follow shit. Mr. Cucumber, man. Yo, like I told you on Twitter there, Rich, bro, man. I was really quite surprised to see that your cucumber gives out shitty opinions, bro. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Rich. But hey, Rich, can I ask you a question, though, dude? Let me ask you something. What's your opinion on fucking Gamefly, dude? Oh, I know you were, dude. I know you were. That's why I said what I said. Because remember, nobody on Twitter outside and people that know you from YouTube and from my channel will only ever be able to understand that reference is what I said to you. Hence the joke. Oh no, I'm just no. He ain't getting me started. I just want to ask a genuine question. What's your feelings about fucking about GameFly there, Rich? No, you dumb fuck. Here, let me go ahead and fucking give you a little bit of a education, all right? Before I get the fuck out of here. Maybe this might knock some dumbass sense into your brain. I like how so many people fucking ignore the fact that they know what GameFly is, but they don't want to reference it because they know that the stuff that they're bitching about and related to Game Pass would make them look fucking idiotic beyond shit. But anyways, GameFly. GameFly is an American online video game rental subscription service that specializes in providing games for fucking game consoles and handheld consoles such as PlayStation 4, Xbox One, the Switch 360, PS3, the Wii, GameCube, Xbox, Wii U, PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, PSP, and PlayStation Vita. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking in May 2002, fucking is when GameFly fucking originated. It was funded in 2002. So again, let me ask you a question there, fucking Rich. Since you think Game Pass is ruining everything, where was your stance on fucking on GameFly when that was doing the exact same thing since 2002? I'll wait. I will wait. Motherfucker, man, you're not that young. Fuck out of here. But yet, GameFly still exists to this day, though. Fucking there, Rich. What excuse do you have now? Oh, actually, no. Redbox is actually shutting that down. So again, I ask, Rich, where's your where's your picket signs for GameFly all through last generation and all through this generation before Game Pass ever fucking even saw the mere thought of day on Xbox? Where was your picket sign, dude? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Oh, right? Yeah. The more you know there, fucking Rich. And this is what I'm saying. People who don't fucking remember shit from the past makes you fucking sound foolish when you bitch about something that's present that you truly honestly believe is a fucking issue when it never was an issue in the past. Mm-mm-mm. But it wasn't as big and as poisonous as Game Pass. No, my guy. Because see, what you fail to understand is that this service was getting every game from Sony and fucking Microsoft and Nintendo day and date through a paid subscription service, just like Xbox. And fucking GameFly was huge last generation, bigger than what Game Pass is today. So again, they're rich. Why are you bitching? But Game Pass is still doing. No, not Game Pass. Sorry, but GameFly is still here and still puts up these day-and-date games from current-gen consoles. Again, where's your picket sign? But see, listen to what I just told you there, fucking Rich. Gamefly is still here. Go to the website and go look at the date when Death Stranding came out. The same day, Gamefly got it. So what you just said about games being more costly in production value, so renting them then fucking wasn't killing them as of now, but Gamefly is still doing exactly what Game Pass is doing today. Again, there, Rich, where's your picket sign? Okay, so if I don't... Okay, did you not hear what I just said there, fucking Rich? Gamefly gets games day and date, like Microsoft does with their own first-party IPs. Death Stranding was released the same day on Gamefly. It's the same day that you fucking purchased it. Hell, you can even queue up your fucking pre-orders for it. So again, there, Mr. I don't know anything. It's not 100% the same. The fuck you mean it's not the same? Oh, well, Gamefly has to give money to these developers. What the fuck do you think Microsoft fucking is doing? You think Microsoft is going to Capcom and say, hey, look, motherfucker, here's the deal. We don't care fucking what you want or what you say. We're just going to put fucking DMC5 on Game Pass. Fuck you. Really, Jemiah? What's so different about it? Gamefly is okay, but adding Game Pass to the fucking catastrophe of making Xbox games look like cartoony indie pieces of garbage. But, Rich, again, man, you just keep setting yourself up for disappointment after disappointment. How many games came out last generation from Microsoft's first party and also the previous generation that had the cartoony fucking look to it? I'll wait, bro. With no Game Pass in sight. So, again, your logic makes no sense. So what? I can pay fucking $20 for a fucking, $10 a month, $15 a month for Gamefly? And never have to worry about ever buying a game again as long as I live. If I so choose to take that route. And people have been doing that since 2002. So again, I ask you a simple question there, Rich. What's the difference? Now, Jemiah, if you're going to tell me the fact that you're limited to 2 or 3 games at any given time, okay. But here's the thing. When you're done with that game, you send it back and you get another one. Just like if I were to play a game on Game Pass and then delete it and download another one. Wow. The only difference is that I have to wait an extra, 2 days for my game to come in the mail? Ooh. Man, what a fucking difference. But let's not compare that to a person that has shitty internet that might take them at least 3 or 4 days to download an entire 100 gigabyte game, right? Let's not, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that. But how the fuck do you know if these games are cheap or not if you don't even fucking play them? Because I've seen you before on Twitter there, Rich, fucking tell me and pull out that fucking infamous fucking Sony Trump card. Did you play it? Well, I'm asking you the same thing. I'm pulling out my fucking Trump card. Did you play any of these games? Let alone, these games that you're complaining about are not even in the fucking realm of being AAA quality. Not even in the realm of being AAA quality. You think Sea of Thieves is a fucking AAA game? You think fucking Crackdown 3 is a AAA game? You think fucking State of Decay is? What, because the developer fucking told you that it was? Man, fuck out of here, bro. It's the same shit, Garuda, you fucking moron. But on a wider scale. Because Sony is having their games be up there day and date. It's worse. Going by people's logics, GameFly is worse because all developers are affected by this shit. No. I'm just putting fucking Rich in his hole where he belongs. First, he comes in talking all this shit about Game Pass, and then I literally exposed him for fucking the fraud that he was, talking about fucking GameFly. And then he tries moving the goalposts and saying how Game Pass is worse because of the cartoon games that Microsoft releases, and then I automatically debunked that because I just proved that fucking Microsoft's been doing this across their 3 generations combined. Then now he wants to sit there and talking about how games are more expensive, whatever the case may be, but meanwhile, day-and-date games like fucking The Last of Us 2 are going to be on fucking GameFly the same fucking day. Give up there, fucking Rich, man, because you're only bitching about something that you were not aware that there was another service that was similar to this, or that does the exact same thing. Oh, and best of all, I completely forgot this one. If you're done with a game and you want to keep it, you can buy it with the savings on it. Oh, man, you fucking hate to see that, bro. You hate to fucking see that, bro. GameFly gives you full money to Sony and Game Pass. Game Pass doesn't. Microsoft fucking motherfucker. Okay. Hey, I'm not sure if you remember this there, fucking Rich, but I'm about to fucking bit smack the fuck out of your face again. Remember when Capcom came out and said that they received $9 million for a one-off IP to be on some type of service, but they didn't fucking clarify who the company was? And then literally a month after that happened, DMC5 got put on fucking Game Pass, right? So what's to say that $9 million that they got for a one-off IP to be on a service was not the goddamn fucking money that Microsoft gave them? That's more money that Capcom got than what the DMC fucking 5 sold on the PlayStation fucking 4, my guy. Trust me. If anything, Microsoft is paying more. Because did you ever think for a mere second that maybe Microsoft goes based on what these developers are expecting to make from these games? Did you ever actually maybe think the fucking thought process that? Because we honestly don't know. But I'm telling you right now, trust me, Microsoft is giving fucking a hell of a lot of money for fucking to get these games on their service for a fucking 6 months to a year. However long the contract is ingredients-wise. There is no huge difference between the two. Because I just debunked every single one of the differences that you tried to spew in my fucking face. So go back to hating on something, like I told you before in the past, that you don't even understand. Because when there's already been a service doing it since 2002, but nobody said shit. Nobody said shit in the 90s. Nobody said shit fucking when renting games was common. All of a sudden, now it's a problem. Fuck out of here, dude. Yes, I have. Every fucking bullshit excuse that you gave to me, I turned it around and I horked that loogie right back in your fucking throat. Spit right in your face full of fucking shame, bro. Actually, if anything there, Garuda, if you want to get down to nitty gritty, PS Now is more like GameFly because you got to stream PS3 games. Netflix is a streaming service, not a downloadable service. Get it right, douchebag. And guess what? So does GameFly, bro. So does GameFly. Because I just told you, when I'm done with the game, I send it back, and my next game that's in my queue gets sent to me. Just like if I were to fucking download a game, and I play a fucking game, and I beat it, and then my next game in my download queue fucking resumes. Come on there, Rich. You can come up with a better one than that. Are too big to put on PS Now? If that be the case, then why the fuck is God of War up there? Huh? Why is Persona 5 up there? Why is like 90% of the fucking PlayStation exclusive games are on PS Now right now? That you can either download or stream. So again, another debunk right there. God of War is not AAA? Since when? Since when is God of War not AAA? Well, that's fucking a new thing. Shit. God of War is not AAA. If God of War is not AAA, what the flippity fuck? Man. Okay. And what does that have to do with anything at all, period? That's still 3 months of people who have never played God of War or who want to buy it, don't have to buy it now. Don't have to buy it now. Doesn't matter. $10, $15 or not. Why would I fucking invest money into a fucking full-fledged game like that when I could pay fucking $9 and fucking play it for free? I'm using your logic that you use towards Xbox, and I just fucking did the same thing towards you. There is not a huge fucking difference at all. Because if I have the ability to pay for a monthly subscription service to get a game that comes out day and date, or I could buy it through that service and save money in the process, I fail to see the fucking difference. I fail to see the fucking difference. You want to fucking sit there and think of all these little tiny little notions. But at the end of the day, those all stem from a tree into the main fucking narrative. No, they're fucking rich. No. No. Because you've already proven me over the last half hour of this debate, you've already fucking proven to me fucking that you already wear that title of stupidity fucking loud and clear, my guy. Loud and fucking clear. Oh, and let's also not exclude the fact, right, that a lot of these games that Microsoft are going to be releasing from these fucking new studios they recently picked up only make middle market fucking quality titles. And here's the funny thing. A lot of these middle market fucking quality titles are better than the shit that you fucking suck off from a third party AAA narrative. And doesn't even need that much money to even make a goddamn return, my guy. But here's another question for you. They're fucking rich. Do you know who In Exile is? Have you ever fucking played a game from In Exile at all? Fuck the whole Game Pass narrative. Let me ask you a simple question there, Rich. Because right now I'm having a fun time fucking just trolling you ass so fucking badly, dude. But let me ask you a serious question though. Have you ever played a single fucking IP that In Exile has ever made? Answer me that question. Truthfully, honestly. No jokes. Fuck Game Pass, whatever the case may be. Let's talk about fucking developer itself. Do you know what the company is? Do you know what shit they've made? Do you know what IPs they make? They are diabetic and not AAA. That makes no sense. So how can you call something diabetic if you have no idea what the company is capable of fucking making as an actual studio? You know Wasteland, right? You know Wasteland, right? They're fucking rich. A series that most people fucking, especially even if you've never been on the PC side, probably never even heard of until now. because of the exposure it got. But the original version of fucking of Wasteland, you know what game spawned out of Wasteland? Fallout. If Wasteland didn't exist, Fallout wouldn't have existed. And like I said the other day, that definitely would have been probably a wiser choice, seeing how much Bethesda has literally ruined that entire franchise since 4 came out. No, I'm done with Game Pass there, Jemai. I was actually talking about the actual developers. Developers, man. We're talking devs now. The jokes are done. The jokes are done. I'm done fucking joking with Rich, man. No, it's not the fact that I'm in my feelings. It's just that I'm generally curious because how can something be diabetic or how can something be trash if people have no idea what the developer is capable of making or who the devs are or better yet, who the fuck the developers are? Like, why do you think Outer Worlds was so good for me from its writing perspective and its gameplay perspective, man? Because the fucking 2 guys that actually originally made the original Fallout games, Fallout back then when PC gaming was good, fucking, yeah, that's fucking why. That's why I had no worries about fucking Outer Worlds being a quote unquote terrible game. And yet, does that have a AAA budget? Does that have a fucking whatever you want to call it? No. And yet, here it is nominated for several fucking awards. My personal game of the year. Man, living based on the fucking AAA fucking narrative, which is not anybody in my chat. I pray to God nobody in my chat does that. But if people really do fucking only play AAA and ignore everything else, goddamn, it's no wonder why your taste is fucking trash, man. It's no wonder why people's fucking gaming taste is fucking horrendous. If you really want to see what diabetic really is, look at what the fuck these third-party AAA developers are giving you, man. It's definitely not from the fucking what you think diabetic is, bro. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Yo, Bard's Tale, dude, man. That game, another franchise that I grew up with as a kid. Fuck Ghost Recon Breakpoint. No, that's not what it means. Yeah, you know what, man? To be honest, it doesn't mean anything because that's a made-up fallacy word that Spartan god in Zaire fucking coined. It absolutely means nothing. Nothing for anything. Because you cannot coin something or make up your own made-up fucking word for something that has already been existing way before you even had the acknowledgement of even knowing what the fuck that whole entire that made-up word is. Dude, trust me, I would love to. I would love to, Jurassic, and a fucking snap of a finger, dude. And I would have a fucking field day telling these cocksuckers off, dude. Fuck you, Jemiah. Is that made up? Right? Yeah, Outer Worlds is a fucking, what, $60 investment? And that doesn't even have a close to the fucking budget of what anything that EA brings out, but yet still shits on 90% of the games that you guys are playing right now. Outside from first party ship from Sony. And even that is pushing it too. Nah, dude, no. No. I just wanted to tease you with that shit because I really wanted to see if you actually knew what the fuck Gamefly was or not. But also breaking down exactly the stuff that you hate about Game Pass is exactly what Gamefly is, dude. And that's my whole point. Like, Game Pass is not the only type of service out there like that, dude. It really isn't. And like I said, this is why I don't get mad about it, because I laugh at people that fucking are making a big deal about something that has already been existing for several fucking years. And that's what cracks me up. See, right there, Jemiah has bad taste in gaming right there. He likes Fallout 4. Prime example of a shit taste gamer. Oops, did I say that out loud, Jemiah? My bad, buddy. My bad. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, Jemiah. Fallout 4 was okay, but fucking that game, dude, fucking A. It had some pretty goddamn decent moments, but the rest of the game was a fucking chore to get through, man. It was boring as fuck. Boring as shit. I know what you said. That's why I was fucking joking with you there, Jemiah. Learn sarcasm, bitch. Because clearly you don't know how to read fucking sarcasm or how to fucking take a goddamn joke, motherfucker. Yo, indeed it is. Until you mount that bitch up. Bethesda is garbage. Ever since Oblivion, man, that company went to shit. No. That's like saying that Nintendo was diabetic because every game looks cartoony. Fuck out of here, dude. You see what I mean? That whole entire philosophy is flawed. And if Zaire had a fucking brain, he wouldn't coin something like that for a company that he fucking once loved when they've always done that. Learn to take a joke, you fucking American prick. Back at you there, Jemiah. Yo, right. Yo, I almost fucking did a spit take there, dude. That is so fucking true. That is so fucking true. Exactly. They constantly outsell in fucking their first party games, generally a fucking higher rated than Sony and Microsoft's. Yup. But nah, man, let's ignore that logic, right? Fucking A, dude. Here's the thing, like, regardless, fucking of the contrary, dude. Here's the thing at the end of the day. People are gonna fucking like first party and not people are not gonna like first party. There's a lot of Sony IPs that I think are fucking overrated and dog shit. There's a lot of games that Microsoft has released that I think are underrated and dog shit. Or dog shit, I should say. Not both. Or dog shit. Crackdown is definitely one of them. Crackdown has always been a garbage fucking franchise since the very inception. You know, speaking of CFDs, man, I just literally, right before I went live, that was the game I was playing with Faye. And you know what? Faye actually likes it. She likes fucking Sea of Thieves, man. So I might be getting back into playing that for another little while. Uh-oh. Conquer Genie is far from diabetic. Conquer Genie is fucking godlike, dude. A game that should have actually been more attractive to fucking compare to fucking Death Stranding, man. But that's just me. It does. It does. Because it's a triple A and not cartoony. Yo, Rich, man, a lot of people actually think that way, bro. A lot of people actually think that way, and that's fucking disgusting. That is fucking disgusting, dude. But oh no. But I remember somebody telling me that triple A has always been a fucking thing for when it comes to past generations. And so if that be the case, then back then when fucking games only ever looked cartoony wise, going based on that diabetic gaming logic, diabetic. Sonic the Hedgehog, AAA fucking Sega Genesis game, diabetic. Fuck out of here, dude. Nope, we can't say that about a Sony game, bro. Remember, every Sony game comes out perfected. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Death Stranding is better than Days Gone. Now I know right now, Brett. I agree with fucking Rich on that one. You're seriously smoking crack. Seriously smoking crack. Rich. Yeah, for the most part, it was. What's up, uncompetitive? Yo, how long are we going for? Ooh, 2 hours. All right, you know what? I'll have one more smoke, and I'm dipping, man, because I want to get some sleep. Ah. Whoa, bro. Let's relax on that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves too much here. You should know what it is there, uncompetitive, man. It's a popular board game in the UK. Yeah, it's on Game Pass, yeah. You motherfuckers, man, I swear to Christ. Yeah, it's Ticket to Ride. That's what it is. If it's on Game Pass and it sure is diabetic. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, man. Bloody blah. Let's see here. Hey, Jemiah, didn't you not play that Remnant of Ashes was sick? All right, well, congrats. You and Sick both fucking played Game Pass Flutter because that game's on Game Pass. So I guess according to your logic, it's a Game Pass game. So hey, there you go. Nice way of owning yourself, dumbass. All right, let me see here. Oh wow, I accidentally just typed in Xbox Flutter on fucking Google. Dumbass me. Yo, what, Remnant of the Ash is so far from what I play of it, dude. That's like bottom of the barrel scraping tree ash, dude. Fucking A, dude. But hey, at least you guys are honest. Yeah. Fuck your goddamn fucking opinions about my singing, bitch. That's nice. You still bought trash. Just throwing that out there. See, Jemiah, we all buy fucking garbage shit, bro. It's that simple. It's that simple. You bought Anthem, right? That we all know that. Everybody that fucking with a goddamn kid knows that Anthem is trash. Well, the current state that it's in is trash. Exactly. I bought fucking No Man's Sky, but yet at least that game got better unlike Anthem. Just saying. Dude, nothing will justify the cost of that game in the current state that it's in. Not even fucking 2 cents. I'm just fucking with you, Drastic. What game? Okay, let me go ahead and look at your fucking profile. Let me see what you're playing. You don't need Game Pass to experience trash. Because I guarantee you got several games in your fucking library that are definitely in the category of garbage. Well, that's another game that was just on playing yesterday, and there was people playing it. I like that broken logic. Saying that is like saying that fucking Crackdown 3 is the best game Microsoft released this generation. Wow. That's actually pretty fucking bad analogy there, Jemiah. That's a really bad analogy, dude. Jesus Christ, man. I'll die on that hill. I don't give a fuck. Hey, man. Yo, man. Fucking more power to you, homie. But just remember, Anthem will always be fucking trash, bro. Oh, you hate to see that, Jemiah. You really do. But you actually do catch feelings because when somebody mentions it in the podcast, your voice raises up a few decimals, man. Anthem's got you in your feelings, bro, but it's okay. You just have a good way of not showing it. You have no problem with Xbox, but yet you were in a fucking podcast for 4.5 hours, well, technically 2.5 hours, bitching about Xbox. But yet you have no problem with Xbox? Could have fucking fooled me. Anthem is better than Anthem. uh, yeah, you did. Several times. Bioshock is garbage. Okay. Yo, you know another thing that I really like? And this is how I know that these people never played anything outside of fucking Hellblade when it came to or Devil May Cry, new DMC Devil May Cry. I like how everybody sits there, right? And bitches about Ninja Theory, fucking, and always says fucking, oh well, they're known for making games like Hellblade. No, they're not. No, the fuck they are not. Was Kung Fu Chaos like Hellblade? Was fucking was there Heavenly Sword fucking similar to that? Was DMC Devil May Cry fucking just like Hellblade? Bargain bin titles? What the hell are you talking about? You're gonna sit there and tell me that Heavenly Sword was a bargain bin title, dude? Did you even play Heavenly Sword? Oh, wait, don't answer that question. Never mind, because you didn't. Or if you tell me that you did, fucking, then you should know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. So, why are people bitching about fucking later there, Jemiah? Later there, Rich as well, dude. I think it was you that said that, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, why are people bitching about fucking Hellblade? That's probably the first game they ever played from fucking Ninja Theory. And they're bitching about fucking Bleeding Edge? Really? Their first fucking game that Ninja Theory ever made was fucking Kung Fu Chaos, which originated on the Xbox fucking original. And it was a multiplayer fucking arcadey type kind of game. So to sit there and say that Ninja Theory only makes type of games like fucking Hellblade, thank you for proving to me that you know nothing about the company. Thank you for proving to me you know nothing about the company. Or that's only what you expect Ninja Theory to make? Motherfuckers need to be fucking looking at other shit, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Really? Dumbass people, man. I swear to God. What's the reason they name their games fucking after Sharp Weapons, Heavily Sword, Hellblade, Bleeding Edge? Yo, I'm telling you, Ryan, dude, these motherfuckers out here fucking talking that shit, but yet don't even understand the company. Like, because what, Hellblade was the only game that you ever fucking played because you didn't fuck with Kung Fu Chaos, you didn't fuck with Heavenly Sword, and you should have didn't fuck with fucking anything the fuck else that they made over the fucking course of the last several years. Man. Ninja Theory is known for making a variety of types of games. From fun action little arcadey games like Kung Fu Chaos, more serious tone games like fucking Hellblade, to more fucking over the top fucking combat focused games like Heavenly Sword. Like, fucking what? Oh man, so this is why I'm so glad that I fucking pay attention to shit. This is why, Ryan, are you now starting to understand why I have to sit back and laugh my ass off 90% of the time? Like, when I hear these people on fucking YouTube say this shit? Oh, man. Ninja Theory is known for making fucking games like Hellblade. Yeah, because that's the only game you ever played from them. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like I said, it's like when I brought up the conversation a long time ago on why I was excited, why fucking Obsidian got bought out by Microsoft, and I was like, dude, look at what this company is as a brand, as a whole, right? They make fucking RPGs, great RPGs. Sometimes not perfect, but they definitely know what they're doing when it comes to that genre, right? But yet, there's people out there, believe it or not, there, Sherrod and fucking Ryan, that had no clue that fucking KOTOR 2 was done by them, and on top of that, had no clue that fucking Stick of Truth was done by them. South Park, Stick of Truth. The only game that most people remember Obsidian by is New Vegas. That's it. That's it. Do they know Pillars of Eternity? Unless they're on PC. Do they know that Trini game? Well, which I honestly thought was pronounced Trini, but it's fucking pronounced something a little different than that. Do Obsidian people, do people know that on the console side? No, of course they fucking don't. So why should I take what these console fucking motherfuckers are saying about a company that they don't even know? Like, and I'm supposed to fucking believe what they're saying? Oh, Fatal Charade, bro, man. Fucking hell, dude. Like, come on, man. Really? Like, I'm supposed to sit up here and think that, like, I should take your advice for not being happy with the pickup of Obsidian when you know nothing about that company and you've played barely any game from that fucking company, man. Did anybody in here in the chat ever play fucking Alpha Protocol? Show of hands. How many people here played Alpha Protocol and sat there and didn't get far enough to understand the mechanics of the game as to why the game fucking sucks the way that it does at the beginning, man? Ouch. When that video went viral last generation, dude, bro, I've never seen so many people hold a fucking L in my life, dude, man. When people bought that shit, I remember fucking journalists ripping this game apart, man. Didn't even fucking complete it because they thought the game was virtually broken. Only to have that one person in the community, man, that went through it and finally realized that the more you put your points into specific fucking skill sets, the better the game gets. Man, that shit was like a fucking massive troll to so many fucking bitches, man. God, it was great. That shit fucking killed me, dude. Like, wait, I have 20 fucking points invested into my pistol. My pistol's fucking bullets are missing. It's fucking not hitting shit. But then when you go further up that tree, next thing you know, your gun's getting critical headshots every fucking shot. All of a sudden, stealth starts to work. All of a sudden, your gadgets work better. Like, the game fucking, like, went from being buggy into a fucking masterpiece. Yo, that was some fucking hilarious shit. And Obsidian had fucking balls to do that. To make a game that makes you feel like the game is fucking broken from the beginning until you actually put your points into specific skills to improve them to make you play better. And meanwhile, that actually equates to the gameplay itself and it does make the gameplay better. Yo, they had balls, bro. They had fucking balls, man, because nobody would ever make a game like that. And I'm fucking supposed to be fucking up here agreeing with what these morons say on fucking Twitter, right? It's no wonder why you think these companies are shit because you don't even know who the fuck they are. You got motherfuckers out here who don't know don't know fucking Ninja Theory. You got motherfuckers out here who don't know who Obsidian is, who don't know who In Exile is. You got people that don't even know who the fuck Tim Schafer is, bro. When Double Fine Productions got fucking bought out, right? Which I'm still kind of baffled by that. Because Tim Schafer is no fucking small dude in the industry, bro. Like, this motherfucker's huge. And he's had a lot of influences on a lot of great classical shit, man. But I seen people on Twitter that day when that reveal happened at E3, and fucking people were like, who the fuck is Double Fine fucking Productions, man? What the fuck shit did they fucking make? Like, bro, man. Dude, I guarantee you, man. I guarantee you could ask a lot of fucking motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, do you know who Sid Meier is? No, who is that? Okay, you're a dumbass. Don't talk to me. You're below me. You're beneath me, man. And I'm supposed to believe what motherfuckers are saying on YouTube and in videos talking about how these companies are dog shit and how these companies are not going to produce anything good. When they don't even know who the fuck these motherfuckers are, dude. And you question why I'm losing faith in this community, man. Oh, but man, did you see the next game that Obsidian's coming out with, man? What is it? What the fuck, man? What? I don't want to play no Honey, I Shrunk the Kids fucking video game. Motherfucker, dude. Stop pretending that this is the only game that they're fucking working on. May I remind people, by the way, for the record, on how many games Obsidian has actually released this gen? Especially in the last fucking 5 years alone. Correct me if I'm not mistaken there, fucking Sherrod, man. You had Pillars of Eternity fucking 1. You had, Stick of Truth. Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. You had fucking Trinity that belonged fucking in between that. You had Outer Worlds that just came out, now Grounded. In less than 5 years. But oh no. It's we can't sit there and think that they're working on another IP. Even though they said themselves they got 2 RPGs already in development outside of Grounded. Like, fuck. No, Fractured Butthole was not made by them. That was somebody else. And Obsidian made fucking Stick of Truth. Ugh. Ooh, I got a fart. Huh? Oh, there you go, Beavis. Enjoy that one, buddy. And I'm supposed to, like I said before, and I'm supposed to. Oh, fuck me. The only game that I played from Obsidian that I did not like was fucking Dungeon Siege 3. That's it. That game was fucking dog shit. But to be fair, from a console fucking perspective, most people probably didn't even know what the fuck Dungeon Siege is. And not even realize that that game was technically a fucking published game by Microsoft fucking Studios back in the day. 1 and 2. But what was there? Class Powered Gaming, I think it was called? Or no, Cloud Powered Gaming or something like that, I believe the developer was. Dungeon Siege 2 was fucking sick ass fucking game, dude. I just fractured my butthole. Yeah, there you go. Oh. I think it's maybe, hold on. There might be an encore coming on. Is there? Oh, okay, there was a little encore, but that fucking hurt like shit, though. It was definitely a fart. Trust, it was definitely a fart. But I digress. Ian, holy fuck, Owen, man. I have not seen you in my chat in fucking over, what, a year? Couple years now, dude? Holy fuck, dude. How you doing, my friend, man? Holy shit. Fucking name from the past, my guy. God damn, bro. I see your posts on fucking Facebook, man, like every day when I go on there, dude. I see that you're still hardcore into playing Final Fantasy or Realm Reborn, and I see you also gotten some new people on board with that game. Awesome. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Yes, I am getting that. One of these days, man, maybe like this weekend or something like that, providing that I still got data by then, which I'm pretty sure I will. I'm gonna have to stream the first game, man, because I never really got a chance to stream that at all when I first got it. So I'm definitely gonna have to stream that, dude, to show you guys what Pillars of Eternity is about and shit and how it plays, whatever you want to call it. Most of you guys will look at it and be like, "Oh my god, this looks fucking terrible." Not even really actually understanding what the fuck kind of game it is, but I digress. I don't expect a lot of you fucking, or a lot of people on the console side to really get anything. I truly fucking don't. I truly don't. Like, Sherrod, you see what I mean, though, man? Like, I guarantee you put a lot of people on the console side, dude, who have never played Civilization, dude. They wouldn't even last, what, maybe 2 turns? Probably most of them probably wouldn't even last 1 turn before they actually sit there and call that game everything in the fucking books from shit to garbage. But not even realize, man, how popular Civilization has been since the very fucking incarnation of it, man. Yo, what's up there, VGL? Thanks for popping in here, brother, man. I appreciate it, homie. I appreciate your fucking presence, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Is Pillars like D&D? Yes, but not exactly like D&D. But there's a lot of influence. I think actually, I think it might be. But if you really want more D&D, you want to go fucking Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights, because that's set in the D&D universe, man. Which, by the by, fucking if you have a PC, play the old school ones, or if you have a console and you want to play them again, play the enhanced ones that just came out. Oh, and there you go. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to Stadia for a time exclusive. I know, yeah. Then eventually it'll make its way over fucking, and the fact that they've gotten fucking Larian Studios to make that shit, perfect company to do it. Especially after fucking the amazing job they did with Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. I need to find a co-op partner for fucking 2, by the by. Now that I own that game. The only reason why I haven't played it yet is because I'm waiting to play it with somebody online that I know. So that's a game that I'll definitely go through the entirety of cooperatively, not by myself. I definitely want to have somebody that I can talk to with it and fucking enjoy it with, man. It sucks that it doesn't have crossplay, Sherrod, because I would have just asked you, buddy, but it doesn't have crossplay. But yeah, that's if Microsoft were to sit there and go out of their way and they bought fucking Larian Studios, dude, and they actually accepted to get fucking to have them be picked up by Microsoft, dude, trust me, I would not be disappointed. In fact, that would already guarantee my lockdown for next generation of having three amazing companies that knows how to make fucking kick-ass Western RPGs. At that point, I probably wouldn't even fucking even go PlayStation at that point. Fuck. There's a reason why fucking Divinity Original Sin 2 is like fucking is a well deserved recommended game by a lot of people that are fucking that play dungeon crawlers, dude. The game is that fucking good. No, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I keep forgetting there, Owen, that you're really, really big on Monster Hunter, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did finally get a chance to play Monster Hunter World for a little while. I downloaded it there on fucking Game Pass, dude. Man, I definitely have to re-download it again. Uh, oh, trust me. Uh, Games like Pillars and games like fucking Divinity, man, you ain't grinding. You ain't grinding. It's all about how you approach the fucking battles, man. Especially with Divinity. Like Divinity's battle system, dude, is probably I would easily say one of the best battle systems I've seen in a fucking Western RPG game in a fucking long time. In a very long time. That combat in Divinity Original Sin 2 is fucking a masterpiece, bro. I don't think you. No, you don't have to play Divinity 1 in order to understand 2 because it's entirely different characters and shit. Different story, everything. You do not have to play Divinity Original Sin in order to play the sequel. Of course, I played a bit of it. I'm just waiting to find somebody that can play with online cooperatively, man, because I really want to go through that game. I want to go through that game and beat it on my first playthrough cooperatively so I can knock out more achievements that way. Killing two birds, one stone. But the thing that I've done, dude, man, I started over several times, man, to find that right fucking build that I want to keep, man, that I can see myself fucking enjoying throughout my thing. And I think I might have found it, man. Because I've mainly been going with like more of like an archer. I was thinking about going as like a fucking healer, man, but not for my first playthrough. I want to go as a DPS class in my first playthrough, get away to like get an idea of what I'm going to be expecting going like in the future wise from the game. So when I do my second playthrough wise, then I'm going to go through it as a healer and focus mainly on that while I get like my AIs and shit like that to do all the dirty work for me. Oh no, Divinity fucking doesn't do any of that crap. None of that shit. Yep. It's the same like okay, now if you go and you play say Torment, Tides of Numenera, right? That was a game that fucking that when I first fucking when this game originally got announced to me, I was hooked. Like I was like, dude, I want this game. I love the vibe of this game. I love the fucking the story, what they're doing in this game. I like the whole fucking cyberpunkish fucking kind of shit they're doing in this game, right? And set in that world of Numenera on top of that, which I vaguely know about, not big time, because I wasn't into like a lot of tabletop stuff, but just everything about it just oozed me from fucking like imagination and creativity, right? Game comes out. I bought that bitch day and day. I went live right away, dude, man. And holy fuck, dude. Like right from the beginning, I was already fucking trying to figure out in my head like how I wanted to play my character. You know what I mean? What tides I wanted to go with. How did I want to approach certain things? And there's so many side quests, man, in Torment, dude, that are fucking incredibly written, dude. So fucking good, dude. Especially the one about I forget what her name is because I haven't played in a long time. But there's one quest in that game, dude, like that you get pretty much basically right at the very beginning of the game when you get to your first fucking city location, and she's also very easy to miss too as well. But once you unlock this character, dude, man, like it's one of the best written quests, man, that I've ever seen in a fucking in that style of game, dude. Like it's so well fucking written. Like when you go and you look at people like things that they liked about Torment, like Torment's not a perfect game by any means. There's a lot of flaws with it. But as far as the story goes and like the actual side missions that you do in that game, that one that I'm telling you about right now about the young girl that you can get as a companion early on. I think her name is Ren. Yeah, her name is Ren. She's probably one of the most like highest fucking quests that everybody loves doing in that game. And her story fucking grows throughout the entirety of the game to the point where when you get to that ending, oh, it's such an amazing payoff. It's such an amazing payoff. But man, you got fucking subjects in that game, dude, man, but every choice that you make affects everything around you. I know that's nothing new as far as games go, but there's games that do it well, and there's games that fucking do a lot of fucking chintzy shortcuts, man. But in Torment, no. Everything that you do in that game, you have multiple ways of giving your answers, man. Multiple ways, and that affects your tides through the course of your entire experience. And there's one quest, again, in the very first city, and this is how well this game is so designed, man, because it pulls you in and it doesn't let go, bro. It doesn't let go. Every side mission that I did in that game, outside of maybe like one or two, like kept me intrigued, man. Kept me wanting to get to the end because I wanted to see how that outcome was going to end. And there's one where you come across this couple, right? And this kid is kind of playing around them. So when you talk and interact with them, you know, you get to know them more. You can ask them all these questions, right? And then when you start like putting in like, or you start taking like, or giving answers towards your tides, those NPCs start to react to you in a different way. And then you start to catch on that they're lying about something. And then that's how the quest activates. Then you find out that what the parents are actually lying to you about the child, is that they kidnapped a fucking child from an actual orphan fucking facility. So now it's your job as the player. It's like, hey, you know what? This family is really happy with this child. But at the same time, if I keep hush hush about it, that's going to affect other things later on in the game when I get to a specific spot. Whereas if I answer truthfully, then not only do I get rewarded, but I'm also getting punished at the same time because A, I'm getting rewarded because a new storyline branches off from that. But at the same time, I'm losing. It's a punishment for me because now I missed out on an outcome from what that family could have gave me fucking with, during that first initial playthrough that I did. And I fucking love fucking RPGs that do that because that adds obviously replayability. No, duh, obviously. But it's something that really, really gets you emotionally involved with that kind of shit because you really want to pre-plan where you want to take that next fucking step as far as actually answering and coming up with like, hey, what tide do I want to shift into this time? Do I want to be more political? Do I want to be more fucking like more poetic? Do I want to be more social, or do I want to be something else? You know what I mean? It's fucking amazing, dude. And that to me alone is like if you want a really really good like RPG that does have a little bit of flaws and that might be boring to some, but like sticking with it with the main narrative and the actual fucking formication of the way the side quests were designed, dude, man, you could not go wrong with Torment. You could not go wrong with that game. That game was so fucking good, dude. So good. And your choice too as well. You never have to go into an actual fight at all. through the entirety of the game. You never have to fucking draw your weapon once if you so choose to, man. Because it all depends on every decision that you fucking make. It's fucking dope, dude. It's fucking dope. And we don't get a whole lot of games like that anymore. What, Skyrim? Man, fucking hell. Don't make me get, don't, no, don't do, no. Don't give me no goddamn Skyrim bullshit. No. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that today. But yeah, Sharadu, man, I really want you to play that game, dude. Because trust me, I mean, maybe you have played it, I don't know. But if you haven't, dude, man, do not sit on that game. That game is fucking sick as fuck, dude. Oh, I hate Skyrim with a fucking passion, dude. But all at the same time, dude, man, fucking, like, that game makes you question things because every single decision, right, that, like, fucking, that you make in that game, it's kind of hard to explain. But basically, like, when you die in Torment, you basically go into your own brain. Like, you respawn in your brain, and your brain fucking can send you, like, back to the real world kind of thing. Like, you're like, it's basically, I think it's based on your subconscious, right? And so the more you die, the more fucking your subconscious fucking gets lower and lower the more you die. So eventually you get to the point where, like, your decisions are just like, eh. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's so fucking cool, dude. That's exactly what it's based on, dude. That's the spiritual successor to Planescape Torment. Torment, Tides of Numenera. Yes, it's a fucking spiritual successor to Torment. Or Planescape Torment, sorry. It's a spiritual successor to that. And that's immediately why I got so attracted to it. I was like, wait, this is their spiritual successor to fucking Planescape Torment? You mean that amazing classic that came out in the late 80s or the late 90s? Okay, day one. And that's exactly what I did. Bought it day one. I need to get my hands, dude, on the fucking on Neverwinter Nights that just dropped. I saw it on GameFlip for a digital code on the Xbox, man, for 30 fucking bucks. No, $25. And they want me to pay fucking 50 for it on Xbox, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, no, I'm good. But those collections, though, no, those games are on my list, man. But I have to wait for them to go down in price. I'm not waiting for them to go on Game Pass because I'm planning on buying them on PlayStation because I want to stream that shit on YouTube. So don't give a fuck about the Game Pass thing. Todd Howard can suck a fucking fat cock, dude. He's a terrible DM. Fuck out of here. And it's been a long time since I played Planescape Torment, man. That's why I want to get those collections, dude, so I can go back and refresh my brain, maybe, on, like, all those games. All those games, dude. Like, if I had all three of them, like, if I had the collection with Planescape and Icewind and also Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and then also Neverwinter Nights, I would do a fucking month marathon of that shit. A month marathon of that shit, dude. Huh. I just thought of something there. I might have to do that there, Sherrod. And show the new fucking console gamers, man, what Western RPGs should be all about, man. Because I think that those 5 games as a whole represents, man, what I firmly believe on how you make a great Western RPG. Maybe not from that perspective per se, but how it's done when it comes to character decisions, character reactions, or character interactions, depth in RPGs, all that good shit. All that good shit, bro. That's why I want to get them on PlayStation, dude. Because if I can get them on PlayStation, or hell, even if I get them on Xbox, I'll still stream it to fucking. I'll stream my stuff to fucking to Twitch, and then I'll just fucking export it over. I don't give a fuck. And like I said, I've seen them all on GameFlip, dude, for a fraction of what they cost fucking to buy them on Xbox or buy them on PS fucking 4, dude. And it pisses me off because I can't use that site because it only goes based on American currency, and they accept PayPal, but I have to have a credit card attached to my PayPal in order for me to buy something off GameFlip, dude. It fucking sucks because I would use that site religiously if I can just use like PayPal currency that's in my PayPal account, but I can't. It fucking sucks, dude. It pisses me off. I kind of wish that Pug never showed me that site. I really wish he didn't show me that site. Because if I could buy shit from there, I already would have had all three of those fucking packages already. For that price, I ain't gonna say no to that, bro. What a shame. What a shame, Mr. Bond. Yo, speaking of Pug. Yo, Pug, you saw that screenshot that I sent you earlier today, right? About Neverwinter Nights being $25 on Xbox? That's 50 for me, dude. On my store. Like, come on, bro. That shit fucking pissed me off when I saw that, dude. But Jemiah, dude, I was sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, if this company can fucking bring back all these great, amazing PC classics of my youth, man, do you have any idea how many more games that I would fucking kill to fucking play from my fucking old school PC youth, man, to see it, like, just get fucking done on a console, dude. So many games, bro. So many fucking games, dude. Like, when I saw that they were remastering fucking Blood for PC, I was fucking blown away, dude. I was blown away. I'm like, bro, okay, we got a remake back in 2010 of Rise of the Triad, which many people didn't buy outside from a few notable exceptions. I bought it twice. Once on Steam and once on GOG. I own that bitch fucking twice. That's how much I love fucking Rise of the Triad remake. Man. Goddamn, dude. And then we got the fucking System Shock remake coming out. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for fucking that, dude. Plus fucking the original developers, man, coming back to fucking to make what, Other Side Entertainment? And to bring back fucking System Shock, bro? With the third installment? You mean to tell me? You mean to fucking tell me that Valve can't even do a proper fucking third installment of Half-Life? But the developers that originally made fucking goddamn System Shock 1 and 2 are coming back to make a fucking third System Shock? Bro. Jesus fucking Christ. How many people know who Warren Spector is? I mean, outside from Fatal Sharad, I know, and I'm pretty sure Fatal Sharad knows, or Jemiah probably knows who he is. If you guys don't, I'm gonna be fucking baffled. Jemiah, there's even a game, fucking, before I get back to the whole entire Warren Spector thing. Jemiah, there's even a game that's on fucking, on PC and also on consoles too as well, called Underground Ascensions. That's another game I need to get my hands on. I've been waiting for that fucker to drop in price too as well, and it just won't come off the goddamn fucking regular price. I want that game so bad. Warren Spector. A lot of people that do know him, when it comes to the console side, it's because of Epic Mickey. That's Warren Spector, right? Warren Spector, that dude is a fucking genius. Deus Ex, ring a bell? The original classic Deus Ex? Fucking Thief? Ultima Underworld? System Shock? Like, dude, if you want to talk about a company, right? You know how people praise Naughty Dog the way that they are? All right. So, in the 90s and early 2000s, right? Two companies fucking stood out to me as the PC fucking Naughty Dog of their time. Sierra Online and fucking Looking Glass Studios. Those two companies fucking on the PC throughout the 90s and early 2000s, dude, were fucking created some of the best fucking games you'll ever fucking play on the PC, especially if you were big in PC back then. Do you guys have any idea how big of an impact System Shock 2 had on the industry? That game was huge. Same with Deus Ex. Deus Ex is not what you come to, like, when you look at a game like Deus Ex, human fucking Revolution or Mankind Divided, yeah, like you would think that that's what fucking Deus Ex has always been. No, no, I don't know if Flight Unlimited was by them. I'm pretty sure they are the ones that also did Thief too, but I could be wrong. But look at what gamers look like. Gamers now, when they look at Thief, right? They're gonna think that it's that terrible fucking game that Crystal Dynamics dropped at the beginning of this generation, without ever knowing that they're actually the original classics. Were classics for a fucking reason. Yeah, I'm pretty sure fucking Thief was, but I can't remember if it was. F you. Yeah, man. And again, yes, Deus Ex, the first game was on PC. Fucking, I remember the second one. I remember playing that one on the OG Xbox. You know what I mean? That's all fine and dandy, dude. But System Shock 2, that game, dude, holy fuck. If you want to play one of the best true survival horror games that you'll ever have the luxury of playing, that had so much depth behind it, dude, go play System Shock 2. That game will fucking rear end you in the butt cheeks, man. And that story is fucking. So the fact that they're bringing back System Shock 3, and they already said that that game is also coming to consoles too as well, maybe for next gen. But that game, oh yeah, you bet your fucking cunty assholes, man, I'm buying that bitch. You bet your fucking ass I am. Hey, you guys remember a game before Blizzard was known as Blizzard, and back when Interplay was a thing? There was a nice little juicy little game that came out called Lost Vikings. Anybody remember that game? You know, the game where fucking that you had three Vikings that you had to control not simultaneously. Well, no, fucking individually wise, but yet you had to use all three of them for every level, and each one had its own distinct fucking feature. One had a shield, one had a sword, and one had magical powers. I think it was, or something like that, or it had something else, whatever you want to call it. Now, there was a game that came out before that. It wasn't made by the same devs, but there was a fucking franchise that spawned way back in the DOS days called Goblins, spelt with like multiple I's, right? That game is what really actually fucking got Interplay to make fucking Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings is technically the re-envision of fucking Goblins. Because it was the exact same premise. You had three elves or goblin characters that all did unique shit. One would punch stuff, one would do magic, and one would fucking, I forget what the other one did. He would actually, I think he had like a fucking hat on his head, so he would actually use his helmet to ram into stuff, man. And you had to navigate fucking different things. Like, you had to navigate around the map by pointing and clicking that shit. But you had to figure out what to do in a specific scenario. Okay, do I have to punch this? Okay, I gotta punch this tree nest off a tree. and then I put that in my inventory, but then I have to get the dude to do something else in order for me to be able to use this object that this guy used. Very similar to the likes of Lost Vikings. Very similar to Lost Vikings. Another game that people may or may not remember, that was, it was kind of a very small title that was on the PS1, but I originally played on the PS1. It was also on PC too, called what the fuck was it called? Um what the fuck? I just had the name was in my head and I just fucking lost it there when I was fucking introing this. God damn, are you fucking serious right now? Broken Sword. Broken Sword. Broken Sword, man. I do have the one that came out this gen on PS4. I need to finish that game, by the way. But I remember when I played the original one, because at the time, point and click game adventure games were still pretty fucking big. And I think around the time when PlayStation was around, I think like the newest Police Quest game came out or some shit like that before it went to more of a full motion video. But with that said, though, Broken Sword was a rather unique game because not only did the art style look kind of like you come to expect from a cartoon in a way, that whole entire diabetic. But that game was a really fascinating fucking point and click game to solve a murder about a killer clown. Like, that game was cool as shit, dude. Discworld. Discworld was another one. I mean, I never read any of the actual fucking novels that the actual game was based on, but that was another really good hidden gem on the PlayStation, man, was Discworld. And then Discworld 2 came out about, I think, like a year or two later or some shit like that, and the franchise just, like, vanished out of nowhere. Which is a real shame, dude. That or Descent? Does anybody remember Descent? Descent was fucking amazing. And I'm glad they're bringing that back out too as well. And that's another thing too. Overlord and Descent are two games that I still have to buy on fucking PlayStation. Descent, I think, is also going to be on Xbox too, but I don't think it is. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong. But I do know that Forsaken Remaster is on Xbox, but it's not on PlayStation. So, whatever. Take that for whatever it was fucking worth. Like there's just, man, there's so much good stuff that I have such fond memories of, dude. So much great shit, dude. Right? No, I'm with you on that there, Pug. I'm with you on that. But nah, Pug, dude, I was gonna fucking beg you, dude. I was literally gonna fucking beg you, man, to snag that copy of Neverwinter's for me, dude, before that shit went sold. Like what happened to the other two ones that were on there, dude, for Boulder's Gate and shit, dude. Like I just wanna kick back and play a classic game, dude. That's all I wanna do. Like Civilization gives me that, like that perfectly fine. But like nothing compared to an old school classic that I grew up with, like like in my teenage years, dude, man, like Neverwinter Nights did, dude. I really want to cop that game so fucking bad, dude. I just want to see how it transitions to console. I want to see if the buttons are cumbersome and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how they did it, man. Like I literally was getting ready to fucking beg the shit out of you. E-begging, I don't give a fuck. That's how bad I want to play that shit, dude. Yeah, Turok 1 and 2. Yeah. I have fucking both. I bought both. You know what I mean? So, and I could have waited for that shit to go on Game Pass, but did I? No, motherfucker. So, whatever. I hate Game Flip, dude. I really fucking do. Like I said there, fucking Pugman, I really wish that I never knew about that site, bro. But I guarantee you, though, man, fucking, I guarantee you, if I went on that site right now, there, Pugman, that Neverwinter Nights fucking Xbox One edition, dude, is gone. I fucking bet you my life it is. If it's not, I'm gonna ship bricks. Because for that price, dude, fuck. I would kill fucking to be able to buy that shit myself, for fuck's sakes, dude, if I had the fucking goddamn money in my PayPal and I didn't have to accept credit cards, dude. Fucking pisses me off to no extent. No, it's still up there. Still up there for the same fucking price, dude. You son of a bitch. Yep, fucking global restriction, dude. No restriction on that, so I can redeem it on my main account and everything. Yo, did they actually really have these on here, or are these fucking Argentina? Fuck you, bitch. Because remember, that was the problem that we had the first time around there, fucking Pug. Because remember, it was Argentina. This one is global, dude. I mean, for that fucking price. Yeah, they used to. Yeah. I know they're more bigger than that. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to you more about it there, fucking when I'm done here, Pug. But I just want fucking like for once, man. I mean, now that I have Civilization, dude, like I don't really need anything right now. But I mean, like I would love to just like kick back this holiday season, dude, because I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna be all alone this holiday season. I just want something that I can fucking enjoy. You know what I mean? And like Neverwinter, dude. Like, I'm in the mood to play something with like a rich, like like, I just want to play something old school, man. And like that's gonna be the perfect game for me to play old school right now. Is Neverwinter Nights, man. I just made myself sound so fucking depressing, dude. Fuck. But hey, that's how I spend Christmas, dude. I like spending Christmas alone. You know why? Cause fuck Christmas. Bah humbug, bitch. Bah humbug. Yo, and to answer your question there, Ryan, dude, I would fucking love to get my hands on a fucking SNES Classic, bro. Dude, I would fucking mod that shit right up, bro. In a fucking snap of a goddamn pecker flick. Hey, there's a new one, Ryan. Pecker flick. But it is what it is. But yeah, this time I'm gonna finish it small. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I said that over an hour ago, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. This is what happens when you get me going on retro shit, bro. This is what happens, man. I can't shut the fuck up. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Why do you think I spend it alone there, Pug? I think they do, dude. I think they do. Yeah, I think the last time I was on there, it showed that they did, but then I was like, ah, well, by the time I fucking get my hands on that and the money together to get that, dude, man, I'll be fucking for a while, dude. What's up, One Stop? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, if I can get my hands on that fucking Neverwinter Nights, dude, man, I'll be good for the fucking until next year, until all the good stuff comes out that I want, man. Because that way I'll be able to get through that Divinity, play some more Civilization, and fucking just chill with fucking Faye and Ryan and all that crap with that on Minecraft and whatnot. But all right, guys, man, I'm gonna end this off. Like I said, it's been going now for almost 3 hours. I want to thank y'all for popping in here. I appreciate it. Love y'all with death. Shout out to you, One Stop Man, for popping in at the last minute, bro. I still appreciate it nonetheless, my good friend. Thank you so much. And yeah, exactly, all PC shit. Stuff that I grew up with, Jemiah. Stuff that I grew up with, man. Greatness. That's fucking greatness, bro. But anyways, I'm out of here. Love y'all. Peace out, bro.